It's the month of August, and your girl is back. Happy new month. Today is the 3rd of August, 2026, and I'm glad to be making this video today. I've been on a hiatus. Is that what it's called? I'm not going to apologize again because even me, I'm tired of apologizing. But today, I just want to talk about something that is very important, especially for those of us who have crossed that mark and are now on the fourth floor. Yay! Somebody say happy birthday to me in arrears. Okay, so 2 months ago, I crossed that line, and I think that it's very important for people that are almost at that age, right, or that are there and or are past it already to begin to take note of some very important aspects of their health. And this has to do with um, minerals that your body requires. So I believe that as you grow, as a person grows, right, the younger you are, the better your system works, right? I mean, but as you age, you find that some things that your body used to make up for, they begin to decline in it. And so it's very important that many of these things are taken note of so that you can continue to sustain yourself better. That's why I believe, well, I believe this is, I always say it's my personal belief, right? I just share it because I believe that there are other people that believe like me also. So, it's why you find people same age, but they look absolutely different, right? You might find a 70-year-old woman who is still very active, up there, and then you see another one that is already bent over and maybe using a walking stick and all that. I believe that the difference is in how they live their life up until that time. And so for those of us who are younger now and who are in the information age, right, for our parents, many of them had no idea and there was really no way they would have known. But for us, we're privileged, and so these things we should know and then take note of them and begin to take decisions that would help us enjoy our later years. So today I'm talking about magnesium. Yay! So if you're like me and you're very inquisitive, right? That's one pop word that has been going around lately. It's a very important mineral. So here on, because when I thought about this or when I planned to do this, I had to do a recording, and so the next voice you're going to be hearing is still my voice, right? And then my face is here, but just watch on, and then we'll see how it goes.
Did you know about the importance of magnesium and how much your body needs it? Come with me on this video. Let me show you what I've learned. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to be here again. So I recently learned about magnesium and how important it is for bodily functions. Magnesium is an essential mineral and it helps in a lot of essential things like sleep, energy production, um, heart health, and a couple of other things. Magnesium usually comes as supplements, and it comes in about, I think, three main forms. You have magnesium oxide, magnesium citrate, and then magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate is what your body can easily absorb, and it's what is usually recommended. And so when I learned about this, I actually went to buy it from the pharmacy. I bought one small bottle like that. I think maybe it was about 50 capsules or so. It was about 20k at the time, some months ago. But I forced myself to take it like 2 or 3 times, and I just couldn't. My body is no longer used to taking pharma products, and so I find it quite nauseating. I can't even put it in my mouth, like the smell of it and all of that. So I began, thinking about, okay, I should be able to get this naturally, right? Whatsoever big pharma can give you, Mother Nature can give you even better. So, and then, luckily for me, I found one of my favorite doctors, Eric Berg. He was talking about it, and then I decided to go and ask my AI, okay, how can I get this naturally? And then he told me, and so I decided to put it together by myself. I got the seeds that I needed, and the process started with roasting it on low heat. So I put them all in the pan. In there, I have almond, I have sesame seeds, I have black seeds, I have flax seeds, I have sunflower seeds. And so I roasted everything lightly and got it off of heat. Allowed it to cool down for a bit before I transferred it into my blender cup. As you can see, and then yes, I added cocoa powder to that mix. And of course, I started blending, and it was going so well until I noticed that the blender started to make so much noise, and it was like it was no longer catching. When I checked, I realized, because of the oils in many of the seeds, the mixture had begun to cake, and so the blade was no longer blending the content. And well, maybe it's me that wasn't doing it well, shall, but I didn't have time, or I wasn't patient enough to try to figure it out. So I just got everything out of it, and went back to my plan B or went over to my plan B. Temu really shit. I got this blender from Temu some time ago. It was even free itself, so I just transferred everything. It's like a dry blender, right? I usually use it for my dry stuff, anything I want to blend, and it's been working perfectly. So I transferred all the half blended seeds inside of it, and it did the job for me. When it was done blending, I scraped everything off. I love my silicone spoons because they leave no crumbs. So I scraped everything off and then transferred into my glass jar that I had prepared. I think I made about 1.5 um, jars of it. And so that's it. I made my homemade magnesium glycinate cliche. So that's it. Oh, I thought to share this video so that if you want to try it, you can. And also, so that's it. Will you be trying this? Let me know in the comments, please. So I take this every night now in the form of hot cocoa. I take it with milk, about 2 tablespoons with milk. Sometimes I add cocoa to it, sometimes I don't, and then hot water, and it's very nice. And of course, some honey to give it a good taste. It's really nice, and I think you should try it. Let me know in the comments, please, if you'll be trying this. And I'll see you again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Please share this, okay? Bye.
All right, that's it. I believe that must have been very informative for you, right? So that's just what I thought to share with you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for sticking with me on this channel. I see that a few more people have followed me on this channel. Thank you. I don't take your trust in me for granted at all. I thank God that He has kept us, and He continues to keep us. I pray that this month of August will be your best month yet. It's the eighth month of the year. The year is running fast. Like, when did we do Happy New Year? In January, right? We're already in the eighth month, but we give all the glory to God. And I'm grateful that God has made it possible for you to be listening to me again. Um, I'll do my best to try, to bring things to your attention that I believe you should know. Thanks for watching this video today. Please share it, right? And make sure that other people have the advantage that I believe this information I'm sharing is bringing to you. So till I come your way again, I'll see you again soon. Ciao.